Good morning. Let's go ahead and get started on your mat. Find a comfortable seat. So personally, I like to sit on a block or a blanket or a cushion or something. Just see if that's true for you. Just come onto your seat. And I'm going to ask you to sit tall. So if you're sitting on a block, go ahead and just kind of move around a little bit. If you're not, just make sure that your knees are comfortable. Sometimes when our knees are uncomfortable, we don't want to sit in this pose, in this cross-legged. So make sure the knees are nice and comfortable. And then just close your eyes. And your hands come on top of your thighs, palms down. And as you inhale, lift the chest up, just kind of stretch your heart up, send your tailbone back behind you. And exhale, pull the belly in, round the back. And do this a few more times, just waking up your spine, inhaling, lifting the heart up, send the tailbone back. Exhale, pull the belly in, round the back. And one more time, inhale, lift the heart up, feel the stretch in the front side body. And exhale, pull the belly and round the back, and then pause here. And as you pause here, really press even your lumbar spine towards the back wall. And then inhale, lift the chest up, roll the shoulders all the way up to the ears and down the back, and release the shoulders down. And do this 2 more times. Inhale, lift the shoulders up to the ears, squeeze your shoulder blades, and then all the way down the back. And imagine you have a little pencil between the shoulder blades down the back, and squeeze that. 1 more time. Inhale, lift the shoulders up and all the way, roll them back and down. And then this time we're going to go back and up and then forward and down. And do this 2 more times. Inhale, lift the shoulders up and then forward and back down. And last time, inhale, lift the shoulders up, squeeze the shoulder blades, shoulders to your ears, and then roll them forward and down. And inhale, take your arms out to the side, reach the left arm all the way up, and exhale, fold over to the right, come all the way back to the center, and fold over to the opposite side. And just do this a few more times. So good to start slowly, especially if it's a cold morning. You don't want to jump in, just kind of, get the muscles kind of shocked. You want to just be able to relax, slowly move into those muscles. And then come back to the center. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, interlace the fingers, turn the palms away from the top of your head. And then maybe even begin to take your gaze up. So lift the heart up, take your gaze up to your fingertips. Inhale and exhale, release all the way down. Interlace the fingers behind you. If this is too much, you can just put your knuckles behind you, or maybe even grab opposite elbows. And then either way, lift the chest up once again, inhaling, stretch all the front side body from shoulder to shoulder, and exhale, relax. And then just pause here for a moment. Feel the sensations in the shoulders, the neck, the upper arms. Just close your eyes. And just notice if there is a sense of awakening awareness in the upper shoulders, maybe a little tingling in the shoulders, the back of the neck. And gently as you open your eyes, come up to tabletop pose. So if you're sitting on a block, put that away and come to tabletop pose. And then with your inhalation, begin to lift the chest up, send the tailbone up towards the sky, and exhale, round the back. And as you round the back here, pause here. Tuck your toes under, lean your hips all the way back to the heels. So it's almost like you're pushing the earth away. You're almost like you're trying to lunge forward, but you're not going to do it. You're just going to press the hands away so much so that maybe the knees come up and you hover the knees off the ground. Inhale, come all the way back down, lift the chest up into your cow pose, lift the tailbone up towards the sky. Exhale, pull the belly and round the back. And then as you push the earth away, bring your hips all the way back to your heels. And as you do, maybe the knees come off the ground. And do this one more time. Inhaling, coming forward, lift the heart up, send the tailbone back. Exhale, pull the belly and round the back and push the earth away. So as you're pushing the earth away, your knees come up. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, walk your hands all the way to your feet. So you come into your squat, little squat, and gently begin to stand all the way up. So you're in the back of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky, bend the knees into your chair pose, and keep the knees bent. As you exhale, take your hands behind you, reach the fingertips back into airplane pose. Inhale, come up forward, lift the heart up, lift the arms up, maybe lift the heels up. And exhale, bring the heels all the way down, reach back behind you into airplane pose. And do this a couple more times. Inhaling, lift up, lift the heels up, stretch out the calves. Exhale, bring the heels down, reach back behind you, airplane pose. And one more time, inhaling. Excuse me, and exhaling. And then last time, as you come up, pause here, lift the heels off the ground, flex the hands, you can't see my hands, so flex the wrist, almost like you're doing a little handstand on the ceiling, but really lift the heels up if you can. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, have your gaze forward, just to the horizon. And exhale, slowly begin to lower the arms down and lower the heels down. Inhale, lift the arms all the way to the front. Palms are facing each other. Draw the right knee towards your chest and then step your right foot halfway to the top of your mat. Inhaling, hold the arms here, bend the knees, and exhale, straighten the knees, lower the arms down. Two more times, inhaling, bend the knees, arms are forward, exhale, straighten the knees and lower the arms down. And one more time, inhale and exhale. And then next time you inhale, pause here, bend both knees, arms, hands are facing each other. Maybe pick up the right heel off the ground. Maybe lower that left knee a little bit lower towards the floor. Inhale. And exhale, keep the heels off the ground if you can and begin to straighten your knees. And then lower the right knee down. Inhale, float the left knee up to your chest and step the left foot in front. Arms are forward, shoulder height, hands are facing each other. Inhale here, drop the knees, bend the knees, lower the arms down. Exhale, straighten the knees and lift the arms up. Inhale, lower the arms down, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten the knees and lift the arms up. One more time, inhale. And exhale, and last time as you inhale, pause here, lower the arms down, lift the left heel off the ground. And then as you do, lift the arms all the way back to the shoulder height and slowly begin to straighten both knees, maybe keeping the heels off the ground. Inhale and exhale, lower the left heel down and step your right foot to meet the left. So now you're on top of your mat. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, bend the knees deep and fold forward, fold in half. And then as you do, just straighten the right knee and bend the left knee, straighten the left knee and bend the right knee. If it feels good, you can use your block and you can have your hands on top of your block, but it's not mandatory. Sometimes it feels good to initially just have the block. And as you bend the knees, slowly opening into the hamstring, then bend both knees deep. And then as you reach back behind you, come back into your airplane pose. Shoulders are soft from the ears. And slowly begin to reach the arms all the way up. And exhale, hands come to the heart center. Bend the knees once again, touch the floor with your fingertips and reach the fingertips up into chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, airplane pose, reach back behind you. And then pause here in this airplane pose. And I want you to see if you can lean forward, lift the heels off the ground, maybe an inch, maybe hover, maybe a little bit higher. So the heels are off the ground, you're lowering your chest, but at the same time, keep the spine long. So no rounded back. Lift the heart up as you bring your rib cage down towards your thighs. Inhale. And exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands all the way down. Take your left leg back, your right foot back. So come to top of the push-up. And then bring your knees down, your chest down, and your chin down, coming all the way down to your belly. As you come onto your belly, bring your legs together so that it's almost like you're touching your ankles together. You're not going to be able to touch, but imagine you can. Bring your hands next to your rib cage. Palms are down, elbows up towards the sky. As you inhale, lift the chest up. So push the earth away, come up to cobra. And then pause here, hover the hands off the ground. Inhale, draw the elbows down to your rib cage. And exhale, reach the arms to goal post. Inhale, bring the elbows to your rib cage. Exhale, goal post arms. Inhale, lift the chest up as you bring the elbows to your rib cage. And exhale, goal post. And last one. Inhale, heart is lifted. Bring the elbows to your rib cage. Exhale to goal post. And then bring your hands right next to your chest. Press yourself up to tabletop pose or top of the push-up if you're feeling energized this morning. Tuck your toes under and lift the hips up into downward facing dog. In your downward facing dog, just kind of bend your knees one at a time. Stretch out the calf, stretch out the hamstring, bend the left knee, walk your dog, whatever feels good on the back of the legs. And then with your next inhalation, just come to stillness. Keep the knees bent. Lift the sitting bones up towards the sky. Exhale. Come to top of the push-up. Plank pose. Inhale here. As you exhale, pull the belly in, round the back, and lift the hips up to downward facing dog. Exhale, come to top of the push-up. And two more times. Inhale. Exhale, lift up to downward facing dog and come back to top of the push-up and then downward facing dog and walk your hands all the way back to your feet. You're in the back of your mat. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees and come all the way up. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart center. Inhaling, reach all the way up, draw the right knee towards your chest, step the right foot to the halfway to the middle of your mat, and inhale, reach the arms up as you lift the heels up. Exhale, lower the arms down, keep that right heel lifted if you can. Inhaling, lift the fingertips up. Exhaling, bend both knees and keep the heels up. Inhaling, reach. Exhaling, lower down, bend the knees, and then pause here. Begin to lean forward, bring the right heel down, and then slowly float the left leg back behind you. So the left toes can either just float up maybe an inch off the ground, or maybe a foot, or maybe you can lift it so it's parallel to the floor. That right knee can stay bent the whole time. Virabhadrasana C or Warrior 3. Take a nice deep breath in. And then slowly you're going to bypass the right leg. Bring the left knee to your chest. And then step that left foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift the heels up, reach up. Exhale, bending both knees, bring the arms down. 2 more times. Inhaling and exhaling. And 1 more time. Inhaling, lift up. Exhale, bending both knees, lower the hands down, bring the left heel down and shift your weight forward and then hover the right toes off the ground. Maybe you can lift the right leg up so it's parallel to the floor. That left knee can stay bent the whole time. Virabhadrasana C or Warrior Three. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly rise, bring the right foot to your, bypass the left leg and bring the right knee to your chest and lower the right foot down. So you're on top of your mat. Inhaling, we're kind of traveling back and forth between the top of the mat and then back of the mat. Exhaling, fold forward. Inhaling, halfway up. Exhaling, fold forward. Plant your hands down, step your right foot back, your left foot back this time. Come to top of the push-up. Inhale and exhale to downward facing dog. And 2 more times. Inhaling, top of the push-up. Exhaling, downward facing dog. And last time, inhaling, top of the push-up. Keep the core engaged so you're not dumping too much in your wrist and elbow. And then downward facing dog. Then bring your knees down, your chest down, your chin down, or you can just come down to bottom of the push-up and come all the way down to your belly. Bring your forehead down to the floor. Your hands are right next to your chest. Inhale, lift the chest up as you press your hips and the top of your feet down, and then hover the hands. Inhale, lift the heart up once again. Exhale, bring the arms to goalposts. Inhale, draw the elbows down to your sides, lift the chest up. Exhaling, arms to goalposts. 1 more time, inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, bring your arms out to the side like goalposts and then stay here. Bring your fingertips down to the floor. And then as you press, so your fingertips are like spider wings or spider legs. As you press your fingertips down on the floor, lift the chest up just a little bit more. Elbows are out to the side. Stretch out the front side body. Shoulders are soft away from the ears. Inhale and exhale. Lower all the way back down. Bring your hands right next to your chest. Tuck your toes under, either come up to top of the push-up, or you can just come back to tabletop pose and downward facing dog. And then walk your down here side to side, bending one knee, straightening the other knee. Keep doing that nice and easy. Inhale and exhale. And then walk your hands all the way to your feet. Inhaling, coming halfway up. Exhaling, fold forward. Let the head go. Inhale, reach all the way up towards the side and up towards the sky. Exhale, Samastihi. Bring your hands to the heart center. Take a big step forward with your right foot. This time, like make it a really big step. So you have about a foot length or a leg length in between the feet. And then as you bend that right knee, bring your hands to your chest. So I'm going to ask you to step that right foot out to the right a little bit so you're not standing on a tight rope, but like imagine you're standing on train tracks. And twist your body over to the right knee so you're facing straight ahead with your right knee and right toes are pointing forward. Your hands are to your chest, bend that right knee a little bit deeper, lift the heart up, inhale. And then exhale, interlace your fingers, interlacing all the fingers, release the index finger. Inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the sky. So if they're not straight up overhead, that's perfectly fine. They can be just above your chest, reaching towards the top corner of your wall. Bend that right knee a little bit deeper. And then exhale, just kind of fold over to the right. And so you feel a stretch on that entire left side, especially that left hip flexor. If this feels good, then from here you can lift the heart up a little bit more so you get a deeper stretch in the psoas muscle. Inhale. Exhale, and inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, bring your elbows out to the side, lift the chest up, and then twist your chest over to the right. Take a nice deep breath in, soften the shoulders from the ears. Your arms are in goalpost or goalpost shape. And then come back to the center, release the arms down, press the legs forward, both knees are straight. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, step your left foot to the right. And then step the right foot back behind you. Okay, so again, not a tightrope, but train tracks. Your hands come to your heart center. Inhale, lift the chest up. And then interlace your fingers, release the index finger. So all my fingers are interlaced except the index finger. Bend the left knee a little bit deeper. And then just raise the fingertips to the top corner of your wall. Now, when you do this, you can lift the heart up just a little bit more and then lean over to the left. If this feels good and you don't feel like too much compression on your low back, then you can raise the arm overhead. So maybe your biceps are now aligned with your ears. Take a nice deep breath in here. Exhale. Inhale, come back to the center. Bring your elbows out to the side. Open your arms wide so you're stretching all the front side body. And then exhale, twist over to the left. Good. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, come back to the center. Lean forward and step your right foot to meet the left. Inhaling, bend the knees, reach up into chair pose. Exhaling, fold forward all the way down. Keep the knees bent. Inhaling, halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhaling, fold forward, plant your hands down. Step your left foot back, right foot back, come to top of the push-up. Either come down to bottom of the push-up all the way down to the floor, or bend your knees, bring your knees down, your chest down, your chin down, and your forehead all the way down. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, hover the hands off the ground. Inhale, reach the fingertips forward. Exhale, bring the elbows to the side and lift the chest up. Really press through the top of your feet. Your feet want to become light. Don't let it. Press down through the top of your feet. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, draw the elbows to your chest and lift up again. And last one, inhaling and exhale. Pause here as you lift the heart up. Bring your fingertips down on the floor. Elbows are lifting up towards the sky. And then gently, as you press your fingertips down, you lift the chest up a little bit more. So this time, stay here for a moment. Feel the stretch in the front side as you're extending and lengthening the back body. And then slowly begin to lift the right leg up behind you and lower the right foot down. Lift the left leg up behind you and lower the left leg down. And then lift both legs off the ground behind you. Maybe begin to hover your fingertips off the ground. Maybe you can reach with your fingertips towards your back heel, Shalabhasana. Inhale, lift the chest up just a little bit more, strengthening all the muscles in your spine. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Press yourself to tabletop pose or straight up to top of the push-up. And then downward facing dog. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Inhale, halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Grab opposite elbow and just kind of sway your back side to side. Sway your torso side to side, nice and slow. Let the head go, drop the head down so you stretch the back of the neck. And bring your hands to your hips and then rise all the way up. Very nice. Inhaling, reach up. Take a big step forward with your right foot. Plant your left heel down, spin the back foot flat, and come back into your warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your chest again. And this time we're going to open into the warrior two pose. So for warrior two, you want to have a heel to arch alignment, front heel to back arch alignment. Your hands are on your hip and your chest. Bend that right knee a little bit deeper. And then take a nice deep breath in, exhale, release the arms all the way out to the side. Inhale, reach up, straighten the knee. Exhale, bend the knee and reach the arms out to the side. Inhaling, push your heel, your right heel down to straighten the knee. Exhale, bend the knee and reach out. And one more time, inhaling, reach up and exhaling out. And then pause here. Stay in your warrior two for a moment. Bring your arms down and your left elbow underneath the right elbow, and then bring the back of your hands together. If this is too difficult, you can always just have your hands on your shoulders, or maybe you want to go into a full wrap. So wrap twice if that's possible for you. Wherever you are though, see if you can really bend into that right knee as you lift the belly up, lift the chest up, lift the belly in, take a nice deep breath in, and then fold over to the left with bound arms. So either hands on your shoulders or the back of your hands touching. Take a nice deep inhalation. Exhale, release the hands. Release the hands as you do. Reach the right fingertips up towards the sky. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly begin to straighten that right knee and come back to the center and over to the left, right. Come back to the center, lift the torso up, reach back behind you. So right fingertips reach up, left fingertips down, come back to the center, and left fingertips reach up, right fingertips down. One more time, inhale and exhale, almost like you have this giant wheel in front of you and you're turning it side to side. And then pause here. Now bend that right knee once again and glide the right hand, the right forearm down a little bit farther. So you come into this extended side angle pose. Press your elbow into your inner thigh as your inner thigh presses into the elbow. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Lift your torso all the way back up. Turn your body back into first warrior, warrior one. Bring your hands to your heart and step your left foot to meet the right. And then step the right foot back. So I'll turn around this way so you can see me. Right foot back. So come back into your first warrior. Hands are at your chest. Inhale. Exhale, open your torso to the side and come into your second warrior. So naturally, from the first warrior to second warrior, you want to adjust your feet, right? So the feet are a little bit wider here. Bend that left knee a little bit deeper. Inhale. Reach the arms up, straighten the left knee. And exhale, reach out to the side, bend the left knee. Inhaling, reach up, straighten the left knee. Exhaling, reach out to the side, bend the left knee. Inhaling, reach as you're pressing through the heel of that left leg, left foot, and then straighten, bend the knee. And last time, inhale and exhale and pause here. And then bring that right elbow underneath the left elbow, either hands on your shoulders or back of the hands are touching or wrapping twice. As you bend deeper into that left knee, Begin to fold your right shoulder towards the right heel. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands, left fingertips reach up, right fingertips reach down. Stay here, and then slowly begin to take that wheel once again. Straighten the left knee, reach the right fingertips up. Inhale, reach back behind you, bend the knee. And exhale, reach the right fingertips up, left fingertips down, straighten them. And a couple more times, inhale. And exhale, imagine you have that giant wheel in front of you. And last time, inhale and exhale. And then we pause here. Soften both shoulders away from the ears. Bend the left knee a little bit deeper as you glide your forearm down and down. Maybe the fingertips down, reach lower towards your heel, but really press your inner thigh into your elbow as your elbow is pressing into that inner thigh. Inhale here. Exhale, and your inhalation is going to lift you all the way up. Inhale, exhale, bring your hands to your heart, turn your torso forward towards your left foot, and step your right foot to meet the left. Inhaling, reach up. Exhaling, bend the knees and fold forward. Inhaling, halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhaling, fold. And then stay here and grab opposite elbows and sway your back, sway your torso side to side. Taking a nice deep breath in, exhale. Release the hands all the way down. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale, take your right foot back behind you. Bring your right knee down to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest up, come into your low lunge, Anjayanasana. Exhale, bring the hands to your heart center. Turn your torso over to the left, and then extend your arms out to the side. Open your arms wide. Inhale here. As you exhale, twist a little bit deeper into that, towards the left. Take your left hand behind you, and maybe you find your right buttocks or right hamstring, and then reach the right arm up towards the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, bend that right elbow and bring the right elbow on top of your left knee. Bring your left hand on top of your right hand into prayer pose, and extend the spine long. Inhale and exhale into a twist over to the left. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale. Release the hands all the way back down to the earth. Tuck your right toes under and step your right foot to meet the left. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Each time you lift halfway up, the intention of it is to lengthen the spine, because we all have a tendency to round our back. So you want to lift halfway up and then fold forward and step your left foot back behind you. Bring your left knee down to the floor. Inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart center. Inhale here as we lift the heart up. Exhale, twist over to the right. And then extend the arms out to the side. Palms are open. Inhale, lift the heart up a little bit more. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Bring your right hand. Maybe you can find your left buttocks or your left hamstring. Inhale, reach the right arm up towards the sky. Feel that stretch. And exhale, bend the elbow. Bring the elbow to the top of your right knee. And stack your hands to prayer pose. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Take a nice deep breath here. And exhale, release your hands all the way down to the earth. Tuck your left toes under. Pick up your left knee off the ground and step your left foot to meet the right. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach all the way out to the side and up. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart center. Take a big step back with your left foot. So back into your warrior two pose. Inhale, reach the fingertips up, straighten the knees. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach up once again. Turn your right toes in, your left toes out. Exhale, warrior two on the left. Inhale, reach up, left toes in, right toes out. Exhale, warrior two to the front with your right knee bent. Inhale, reach up, right toes in, left toes out. Exhale, warrior two. One more time, inhale, exhale. It's like a moving meditation. Inhale and exhale. And last time, as you come to the center, pause here. Now turn both heels in, toes out, reach the fingertips up, bring the elbows out to the side by goat pose, bend the knees into goddess pose, and then fold over to the left, maybe touch your elbow to your knee, come back to the center, fold over to the right, maybe touch your elbow to the right knee. And then we're gonna go side to side, just like this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come to the center. Exhale, tap. So if you can't touch all the way down, that's okay. Just have the intention of the elbow touching. Maybe you just come halfway down. That's perfectly fine. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale. And last time, inhale, center. And exhale, inhale. So it's so good to keep the spine supple. Come back to the center, bend the knees a little bit deeper. Reach the fingertips out to the side. Inhale, and then straighten the knees. Reach your fingertips up. Bring your hands to your heart center. Bend the knees. Inhaling and exhaling. Take your arms out to the side into star pose. Inhaling, bending the knees, bring the heart, hands to the heart, and exhaling into star pose. Actually, they should call this the victory pose, because every time someone wins, doesn't matter what part of the world they're from, this is a victory sign, right? They raise the arms, so really feel as if you have just won, because you already have won. Inhale, and lift up, I won. And one more time. Beautiful. Come back to the center. This time, bring your hands to the heart center. Turn your toes in, your heels out, and then bring your hands on your hips. Inhale. Lift the chest up and bend the knees and fold forward. So bring your hands down. Keep the knees bent. I'll turn forward to the side so you can see me. Keep the knees bent. And bring your hands down. You can have your hands either on the floor, on your fingertips, or on a block. And then lean your weight back. So as you lean your weight back, you feel this stretch a little bit, maybe more in the inner thighs and the glutes. And then lean your weight forward and see how that stretch changes. Lean your weight back and lean your weight forward. The more you lean your weight back, the more hamstring, the more you lean your weight forward, maybe you feel it more in the calves. And then find that center. So not all the way forward, not all the way back, find the center. Inhale, lift the chest up. And then as you exhale, bend your knees a little bit deeper. Maybe bring your hands to your heart, to your hips, and then lift the chest up. So your knees are nice and bent. You're lifting the chest up and then reach the fingertips forward. Here you might feel like a little tremoring in the legs. That's okay. Just lean back, lift the chest up. Lean your hips back, lift the chest up. Lean your hips back, lift the chest up. So good for the strength in your quadriceps and your spine. Inhale. And then now exhale, fold all the way back down. And then you can let the head go. So really drop the head down. You can shake your head side to side. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. And gently begin to walk, heel toe your feet towards each other. And bend your knees and come all the way down to the floor. And as you come down to the floor, sit with your feet wide apart from each other. They don't have to go up to a full split, but kind of have your feet a little bit wider than normal. And you might want to sit on a blanket or a cushion or something here. Take your hands behind your butt and lift the chest up. So I'm going to ask you to press your heels down. This is a perfect place to stay and just stretch out the inner thighs. As long as your spine is tall, if you can keep the spine long, you can bring your hands in front and then begin to walk your fingertips forward. But the minute you feel like you're rounding your back up. So stay wherever you are as long as the spine is long. Keep the legs nice and energized. Press through the heel of both legs. Press through the hamstring of both legs. Really imagine that you can glue your hamstring, your calves, and your heels down onto the floor. So really energizing the quadriceps, contracting the quadriceps. You can keep walking your fingertips forward as long as the back stays long. So spine should be long the whole time. Inhale. And then come back to the center. Keep the legs exactly as they are. Take your arms out to the side, back to both legs. Turn your torso to the left and turn your torso to the right. So the hips are nice and stable. All you're doing is you're turning your torso from your thoracic spine, your upper back. This is where most of us begin to develop kyphosis, rounding the back. So here, I want you to really focus on just twisting the upper spine. You're not going all the way where you're twisting your lumbar spine, just the upper spine and side to side. Keep the legs energized. Press through the heels and the calves and the hamstring. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Drop the arms down. Take your right hand on top of your right knee and then slowly begin to glide the right hand towards your ankle. Reach the left arm up and pause. Bring the left hand to the back of your head. And then as you do, roll open the chest and the belly and the heart up towards the sky. Take the elbow up with you. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling, release the hand up towards the sky and rise all the way up. Take your left hand on your knee and glide it down towards your ankle. Inhale, reach the right arm up and exhale, fold a little bit deeper. You can bring the palm of your hand to the back of your head. And as you roll open your belly, navel, and chest up towards the sky, lift the elbow up as well. Inhale. And exhale. And then release the hand up, come up to a comfortable seat. With the help of your hand, bend your knees, bring the bottoms of your feet together. So we're going to do a Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose, but initially I want you to have your heels away from your groin, so they're not so close to your groin. Your hands go on your ankles, inhale the chest up, and as you exhale, bring your elbows out to your knees and just gently begin to guide your knees open, just really nice and slow. So we don't want to go too far. or force anything. We're just kind of guiding the knees open. Press the knees into your elbows as you press your elbows onto your knees. You always want to kind of create that sort of traction between two body parts. So as you press your knees into the elbows, you feel the abductor muscles, the outer hips light up. And as you press your knees, elbows to the knees, you feel a stretch in the inner thighs. So creating that traction allows you to both work on stability and flexibility. And then slowly come on all the way up. Bring your knees to your chest. Putting your feet flat on the floor. Begin to reach forward. Inhale. And as you exhale, use your core. So engage the core. And slowly, very, very slowly, take your time. Roll down towards the floor. Take your time, as much time as you need to roll all the way down, but really use your core here. So you're not just dropping down and then come all the way down. Draw your knees to your chest, rock a little bit side to side first. And then bring your hands behind your head, flex the feet, flex the knees, and take your heels up a little bit towards the sky. So I have maybe, so it's, your knees are more than 90 degrees, and maybe 180 or so. Take your hands behind your head. And then as you lift the chest up, bring your knees to your chest or forehead. So you're kind of lifting your hips off the ground. And then lower the hips down, lower the head down. Inhale. Exhale, lift the shoulders up, draw the knees to your chest, or draw the knees to your forehead, and then release. Inhale. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders up, draw the knees to your chest, or shoulder, or head, and then release. Inhale. And exhale, lift the hips up, and inhale. Really keep the knees and the ankles towards each other. Exhale, draw the belly in as the knees come closer to your chin or your shoulder or whatever you got over there. But really try and contract your belly so that the knees are lifting towards your forehead. Inhale and exhale, lift the hips up. Inhale and exhale, lift the hips up as you lift the head and shoulders up. Last one, inhale. And exhale, and then pause here and lower the head and shoulders down. Keep the legs up. Inhale here, and as you exhale, take your right shoulder towards your left knee. Extend the right arm across your body. If you like to, you can extend the left hand too. Bring your hands towards each other, or maybe touch your hands, touch the palms of your hands. And then lift up and reach across your body. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the center. Bring your head and shoulders down. Pause here for a moment. Catch your breath. Inhale. As you exhale, take your left shoulder towards your right knee. Reach the left arm across your body to the outside of the right leg, and then do the same thing with the right hand. Bring your palms of your hands together and reach up, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then lower everything down. Bring your knees to your chest. Rock it a little bit side to side here. Take a little break. Inhale. We have one more to do, and then we're gonna relax. So hang in there with me. Take your legs straight up towards the sky, and then separate your feet away from each other. Bring your hands, palms of your hands, touch them towards each other. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, reach in between your legs and lift the head and shoulders up. Inhale, bring the head and shoulders down, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, reach in between your legs. We're just gonna do a few of these. So quality is much more important than quantity. I don't care how many you do, but really use and contract the belly as you lift up. Inhale and exhale. Lift the head and shoulders up. And last one. Inhale, make it count, and exhale. Beautiful. Bring your knees in, give yourself a big hug. You squeeze your knees in towards your chest. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale, and go into happy baby pose. Grab the outside edges of your feet. I had somebody tell me just recently that this is the only pose they look forward to in yoga, the happy baby pose. They're like, oh, happy baby pose. So enjoy this moment, enjoy this happy baby pose. You can sway on your back side to side. But how good it feels to kind of relax finally. And then bring the bottoms of your feet together. Bring the outside edges of your feet down. Let your knees open to the side. Take your hands on your belly. Put your hands on your belly and just pause for a moment. Take a nice deep breath into your belly. Feel your belly expand. And exhale. Just relax. And do this 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. While you're in this lovely pose, you're also stretching out your inner thighs and your outer hips and opening your chest and working on your posture. And then bring your knees up to the center. Take your right ankle on top of the left thigh. Bring your left foot up. Interlace the fingers behind the hamstring. And then really press your hamstring into your hands as you open that right knee back behind you. So no force, but you want to just guide the knee away from the shoulder. Nice deep breath in, exhale. And then relax, bring the left foot down, take the right foot down. Inhale the left leg up, cross the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Pick up that right foot off the ground, interlace the fingers behind the hamstring, and flex both feet. Push your hamstring into your interlaced hands and move that left knee away from your left shoulder. And we're just going to do one last one before Shavasana, just a nice little twist. So whatever twist works best for you. Sometimes it feels good to just stack the knees on top of one another. Maybe you want to straighten both legs. Maybe you want to cross one knee on top. Whatever feels good. Sometimes it feels good to take the left ankle on top of the right knee. Whatever works for you. Stay there. Let your belly be soft. Inhale deep into the belly. Exhale, relax that right shoulder. And gently come back to the center and do whatever twist you did on that side, repeat it in the opposite side. So whatever twist you did, repeat it on this side. Left arm out, right knees on the floor, either stacked or extended or crossed. And just inhale into your soft belly and let your inhalation, let your exhalation soften that left shoulder. Inhale, come back to the center. Once again, draw the knees to your chest. And we're gonna come into our final pose, Shavasana. So make it really comfortable. Let your knees, let your legs extend, let your feet be at least hip width apart. Let the back of your head rest comfortably on the floor. Let your shoulders move away from the ears. And almost like you're creating a little pillow for your lungs, draw the shoulder blades down your back. Let your palms be open. Open and close your jaws to make sure that your jaws are soft. And close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, just take 3 nice deep breaths into the belly. Inhaling, feel your belly expand. Exhale, maybe open your mouth and exhale after an open mouth. Inhale, through the belly, feel the belly expand. Exhale. Open the mouth and sigh it out. Inhale. And exhale. Open the mouth and sigh it out. And feel how that sighing out really relaxes you. As you just relax in this final pose, give yourself permission to rest for just a few more moments, just so your body can integrate what happened. You work your body from head to toe, skin to bone. Let yourself feel the benefits of this practice in this final shot. I'm reading a book called Wintering right now. It's so fascinating because animals do this all the time. They set aside a time just before it starts getting cooler. They gather their food. They prepare themselves to go into hibernation. But us human beings, we continue our lives like nothing is changed. And so we go through our whole life just not being in line with nature. It's a really, really good practice to begin to notice as the change of seasons, maybe take into consideration the concept of wintering, being able to calm down a little bit more so it's not so go, go, go all the time. Take a few more moments of relaxation throughout the day. Not to say to stay home and hibernate for the entire winter, but to really allow yourself time for rest, to give yourself nourishment in terms of your food, eating healthier foods. And this way we stay aligned with our seasons, with our nature, and we can stay healthy. If you're ready to move on with the rest of your day, please take a deep breath in, draw your knees to your chest, roll over to one side, press yourself up to a comfortable seat. And as you bring your hands to your heart center, just set an intention for yourself to take care of your body, no matter what, body, mind, and spirit. Thank you so much for trusting me with your practice and joining me this morning. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jim. Have a great day. Have a
Yeah.
great
Thank you.
Thank you, Diane.
Hello, Diane, in the dark.
Hi, Jim. How are you?
Good, thanks. Enjoy the week.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.